Hi guys, Natalie Willis here from the Baby Sleep Trainer. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about 6 reasons your baby is nap striking. Reason number 1, your baby is nap striking. They are not sleep trained. What is the definition of sleep training? That's very important. Let's start with that. Sleep training, or a child being sleep trained, means that you can go into a room with the lights off and the white noise on, with your baby completely awake, put them down flat on their back, walk out of the room, and they can fall asleep without any sleep props or any help from you, and they can do that for naps, and they can do that for bedtime, and when they wake up overnight, if it's not to eat, they can put themselves back to sleep. That means you have a sleep-trained baby. It means your baby is an independent sleeper. If your child has not yet learned the skill of independent sleep, then it may not be that they are nap striking. It may be that they are protesting falling asleep without your help, or they're getting so riled up because they're looking for your help and then they can't get comfortable even when they have it, because it's actually really hard for human beings to fall asleep when they are like touching and with other people sometimes. And so some babies who don't know how to fall asleep on their own actually don't nap well, because the fact that they have to rely on someone else is really disruptive to them, so then they can't sleep. So they might not be nap striking. It might just need to learn the skill of independent sleep. Reason number 2, your child is ready to switch their schedule. There are a few times in a child's life, in their first couple years of life, where they're transitioning from 3 naps to 2 to 1 to 0. And there are guides below that you can check out so that you can know how to transition your children through these different nap transitions. But nap striking can very often be an indicator that your child is ready to switch their schedule. Reason number 3, your child might be nap striking. If you are early on in the process of sleep training and you are using a good method, it's likely that you are 1, doing nap training and night training at the same time, which is very good. I never recommend splitting them up. And 2, it's likely that their nighttime sleep is progressing more quickly than their daytime sleep. And as your child gains more and more nighttime sleep, it may give them more stamina to fight their sleep during the day. So they may be fighting their sleep during the day simply because it's harder to fall asleep during the day because there's not as much melatonin in the body to help the child chill out and fall asleep. And they have this additional stamina from this like great sleep they're suddenly getting overnight. And that might be one reason that your child is nap striking during the day early on in sleep training. Reason number 4, that your baby may be nap striking. If you have a child that is struggling to sleep soundly between the hours of, let's say, 4 and 7 o'clock in the morning, which is very, very common, and you find that your child is, say, getting up around 4 or 5 and being awake for a while and then falling back to sleep, let's say they're asleep from 6:40 to 7 o'clock, or you wake them up at 7, or they sleep until 7:30, it may be that that sleep they're getting close to 7 a.m. feels kind of like a nap to them. So if you're having that struggle where they're fighting their first nap of the day and they're also having some issues sleeping early in the morning and falling back to sleep, you may want to get them up a little bit earlier to start their day, say 6:30 or so, and keep that first nap starting at the same time, and hope that eliminating that little sleep that they're getting right before 7 a.m. enables them to fall asleep more easily for that first nap of the day. Reason number 5, your child might be nap striking, is that they need a little bit more time awake before they are ready to take a nap. In the Baby Sleep Trainer method, we do not use wake times for babies 4 months of age and older to determine when they should sleep. We use a by-the-clock schedule. Now, even with a by-the-clock schedule, sometimes kids need just a little bit more time before they are ready to go to sleep. So if you're putting your child down around, say, 9 and 1:30, but you're finding it really hard for them to go to sleep at that 1:30 time, then try 1:45 or 2 or 2:15. They might just need a little bit more time awake before they go down for a nap, and that might be all the changes you need to make in order for them to fall asleep more easily. Reason number 6, your child might be nap striking, is they are going through a sleep regression. I believe there are only 3 real sleep regressions, one around 4 months of age, the second one sometime between the 10th and 12th month of age, and the third one happening around 2 years of age. This one that happens at 2 years of age and the one that happens around 10 months, this is a classic time for children to skip their naps. We have a really excellent guide below on that regression, so check it out. You'll often find that your child will fight one of their 2 naps, typically their second nap of the day. For 2-year-olds, they will just fight their only nap of the day, which is really, really wild. We also have a guide about that you can check out below, more information for you. But the point is, just because they're nap striking during this time doesn't mean you have to do anything. Generally, you just keep putting them down at their normal nap time, and eventually they will go to sleep. And they usually resolve as the child gets older. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you next time.